We're back. And look, we decided to do it upright.
Yeah.
So that I wasn't like cutting his head off because he was like, thanks for that.
We needed more camera.
Yeah. He's much taller than me.
I'm almost 6 feet tall, which is like just too tall
Apparently for Facebook.
That average height is just...
Yeah.
So it's seared. I told Lauren we took it off. I'm like, looks great, man. I hope we just didn't talk up this cooking method and ruin this roast on live.
It's gonna be fine. I'm so excited. You guys want to see it? Should we do the big reveal?
Okay.
Boom.
So now it looks.
Look at that.
Much more appetizing.
Like do a 360. I'm not very good at this. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Look at that. Yum. Yum. I'm hungry. So we're gonna slice. Should we slice into it and see where it's at?
So if you like your meat rare, you're probably gonna, or if you don't, if you don't like your meat rare, you probably gonna look at this and say, it's not done enough. We prefer it medium rare, or even a little bit more.
We do.
Rare
We like the
pink,
so. And I don't mind medium, but if I'm gonna go to a nice restaurant, I'm gonna order something medium rare. If I'm going to like a little burger place, I'm gonna order medium because I don't really. Well, but like even if you get like a cheap steak, if you're somewhere where it's just not like a steakhouse, I'll probably just order medium.
I'll order it more rare than I actually want it
because they're gonna overcook it. Yeah, that's true. So. That's another way you could go. So I know my mom just shared it. So
share the video. This is
the video.
This is part 2. You missed. It's the end of the day.
I know. Okay? And it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
We're like totally fried.
Sundays this is
so Sundays we typically are just like we're at church for about 5 hours in the morning. We're both serving. We're both like on, you got to be like mentally there. He's a pastor, so he's always ministering to people. And then Sunday afternoons we're just done.
Kids go to bed, we lay down.
Yep. That's it. Yeah. Family nap time takes place, and that's why having something easy like this, already cooking, already going. We're excited, so let's cook. Let's cut into it.
There we go.
I'm just gonna hold it like this.
I got my knife.
Oh god! Oh my god! Guys, look at it. Doesn't fit in the camera. Somebody screenshot that quick. Look at that. So.
All right. You ready?
There we go. Let's see how we do. Oh, it look. I can even tell when you did that. It was like soft.
Yeah.
Ugh. Now that's the end.
That's the end.
So that still looks pretty good.
It's really
oh my gosh, look at that. That looks amazing. Oh, do you see how it just like fell over? See how it's like tender that is? I like mine to moo, Amy said.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so great. Look at that. It's not as pink.
It's not as dark. Yeah,
it's not as like red as I was thinking. Yeah. But it's still.
Well, it's still. I mean, the texture though is like it's medium rare. Like it's still.
Look how
very
soft that is. Oh
there.
my gosh.
So,
and then the other thing. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. Apparently, it was very important.
He makes fun. Yeah.
That's what I do.
He's good at that. Anyways, but here's what I was gonna say. It's the same color all the way through. You don't have like the brown around the outside and then it gets more and more pink in the center. It is the same color all the way through. And so that tells you that it was cooked really evenly.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Super tender. So this is a really lean cut of meat. I mean, there's some fat in it, but as far as beef goes, it's pretty lean. And so if you overcook it, it's going to be shoe leather.
Super
real
tough.
Fast. You can do that really easily in the oven, but this is really, man, that's really good.
That is really,
and
really good.
We did some. So there's three in America, anyways. There's 3 ratings of quality of beef. There's choice, select, and prime.
So it's choice, select, prime. Okay,
that's right.
Got it.
As I talk with my mouth full.
I know. Here I am chewing. Sorry.
I bought the cheapest ribeyes I could find at the grocery store. They were choice, and they were fresh. They weren't bad, but they didn't have much marbling in them. They were they
little
were
gristly.
okay. A little gristly. We cooked them in here, and they came out awesome. They tasted
Ask my mom.
so good.
Ask her husband.
Yeah, I mean, it was like
Really good steaks.
you get ribeyes for like $7 a pound, but they come out still tasting amazing. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
and we were saying we got the tri-tip for $4.99 a pound, and this was $4.99 a pound. Yeah. And for beef
in Texas,
that's pretty darn good. It is hard to find beef for less than $5 a pound. It's just, except for ground beef, but even ground beef is expensive.
Yeah, but I think ground sirloin is, if it's not on sale, it's usually like right around $4 a pound. Yeah.
So, and to be able to cook a cheaper cut of meat and have it be this.
This is really good. Can you just zoom in on this,
here,
and you can see it just like break apart.
Look at that! I could cut that with my fork.
Yeah, it's super tender. Really good.
Oh my gosh, that looks so
juicy.
good.
Yeah,
it's really, really juicy. And like I said, it doesn't look as like medium rare, but I think
it eats like it though.
But it eats like it, and it's super tender, kind of I wouldn't say it's like fall apart in your mouth.
No, but you don't want it to be.
It's
like it's a
but
roast.
You're not sitting there chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing. Like I'm not about that life. So anyways, I would say this was a major success.
Absolutely. Well, and this is kind of meal prep for us too. So we'll eat a few slices of this, and then we'll have leftovers for the week, and we don't have to cook. Yep. So
we're very excited. So if you missed the first video, right after I get off this video, I'm going to put the link to the first video in the comments. It's on my page, Lauren Getman. And you can see we talk all about the immersion circulator, how long we did it, we brined it, what we did.
The before picture.
The before picture, it did not look like that. It had this like gray color to it. When we pulled out the tri-tip last night, we were like,
what did we just do?
But it was so good. And then you sear it, and you can there are other ways to sear the meat, right, than on a charcoal grill. So you can do it.
You can do it in a frying pan on the stove. You can do it in the broiler. The big thing is though, if you want it fairly rare, the longer it takes to sear, the more cooked it's going to be on the inside. Right. And you want that really even color throughout. If it has to sit there and cook because you can only get 500 degrees out of your oven broiler, you're going to have less and less of that rare section.
That's a good point. And so for some people who might want it a little more well done, that could be a better option. But then it's just.
But you still want it to be hot. You just want it.
Yeah. Could you take a step closer to me? We're like both. Hey, there we are. Hi guys. Hi. He loves me. I promise. Right. I know. But yeah, so I would say this is a huge success. Yeah, you can sear your meat in or whatever you're
and you
searing.
Can use a torch. I mean,
you kind of did that a little bit outside.
A little bit to make it faster.
Yeah.
But if you watch like Food Network or whatever, when they make creme brulee, they put sugar on top of the custard, and they just pull out a little butane or propane torch, and
because it tastes better when it's brown.
Go to Home Depot and buy a $20 Bernzomatic propane torch, and that'll work if that's what you want. When we do fish, we'll probably do a skillet, like a cast iron skillet.
My arm's getting tired. There we go.
You need to hit the gym.
Hi. Yeah. Says the man who gets up at like 4 a.m. and goes to the gym.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not being a hypocrite.
Right. It's true. That's a good point. But anyways, we're loving it. This is our fourth. We did venison hamburgers.
Oh yeah, those came out
yesterday, kind of as meal prep. Mm-hmm. And venison is hard to like hold to ground venison. Yeah. We've had a tough time getting burgers right because it just doesn't hold together like beef does. It crumbles really easily. So we did them in the immersion circulator in the sous vide, and then we seared them on the grill because we were doing the tri-tip anyway. So we just put everything out on the grill, and they turned out awesome, and they held together so well. So that was great. We have like how many pounds of venison in our freezer?
Oh, there's still like 30 in there.
We're trying to find new recipes for ground venison. So if you have any good recipes for keto ground venison, send them my way because we're getting tired of taco pie. I know
it's really good.
That's blasphemous in the keto world, but
a week off.
Right, we've had taco pie for like a year, and
I had it for 6 meals last week.
because we had nothing else and we were
Between
trying to
lunches
wait
and
to go
dinners,
grocery
yeah.
shopping. Yeah. So anyways, this was a huge hit. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments.
Like, share, follow.
Yes, please do. I would like to incorporate more of this kind of stuff. My page is mainly a lot of beauty because that's my business. I run a beauty business, but I'm also very into keto and healthy living and all that stuff. So if there's anything that you guys have ideas for, what you'd like to see, please let me know. And we're going to go chow down on some roast beef. What would you call, is this roast beef or what?
Yeah, it's roast beef.
You could, what'd you say? Let it sit in the fridge. And then if you have a deli
Oh, yeah.
slicer, you could slice
it super,
some roast
super
beef.
thin and make awesome sandwiches out of it.
So
Yeah.
good. So we're going to go eat.
That'll
we love
be
you
the
guys.
Next gadget, the deli slicer.
A deli slicer. Yeah. That won't take up any room at all.
Yeah, we just need a bigger house for our gadgets.
Totally. Okay, guys, we're signing off. Hope you have a great evening. And that's it.
That's it. Have a
All
good
right.
week.
Bye.
Okay, bye.